All right, so a fairly powerful pack. There's a Fenrir, which I'm just going to take. Dragoon's Wyvern. Probably my next pick here. Yeah, Fenrir is one of the cards that does draw me into green, where I was talking about this yesterday a little bit, where it's like, green is my least drafted color now, but it's not like I dislike it. It's just I'm more picky about the cards that pull me in, even compared to red. I think there's a few more red cards that might pull me in. Like, I think people get pulled into green for, like, the medium good green things, right? Like, the good, like, Chocobo Kick or, like, good green commons. Even, like, Summon Fat Chocobo. Not to say those aren't good cards, but I'm not like, oh, you know, take these early and move into green. Summon Fenrir and Torgal, in particular, are, like, yeah, I'm happy moving into green because of this. I'm also very happy taking Moogle's Valor. Yeah, I'll take that for Fenrir, or after Fenrir. Oh, sure. Sorry, I meant non-rares. Yes, Saz counts. I will happily draft green for Saz. But then again, Saz is also splashable, right? So... Alright, I think I just take Armor with this start. There's also Lock, Coal, and Rod as cards I like. Quistis to a lesser degree. Ooh, Tifa? Tifa Fenrir? Yeah, we could do something kind of spicy here. I have been wanting to get into the landfall-ish space a little more often. It's not been something I've done. I think I just take the Armor with the Valor in the pile still. It's just a really nice follow-up. But there's something to be said for going down that path. Alright, and this pack's kind of whatever. Final Days, Weapons Vendor, Capital City, Shinra Reinforcements. I guess World Map in there too. I'd probably take Capital City over Map, though. Let's see. I mean, Final Days has, like, some green-black applications. Also, it's tokens for Moogle's Valor. I guess I probably take it. Shinra Reinforcements arguably better if I'm taking a green-black card. But I think the Valor kind of pushes me to want to take this. Okay, now we see a Gladiolus. Gladiolus would have been nice with the Tifa. I mean, it's still worth considering. The black-white cards in this pack I'm not going to take. Arimon's too low power. So it's like Wyvern or Gladiolus, basically. It could be some sort of like Naya-ish deck. I do think this is the most powerful card in the pack. I mean, Wyvern probably is actually the most powerful card in the pack, so maybe I should just take that if that's my argument. Yeah, let's do something a little bit different. I don't think this is like, oh man, you passed Wyvern, you know, for Gladiolus, what are you doing? I don't think that it's that big of a power level differential. Plus, yeah, Fenrir plus Gladiolus is pretty sick. I agree, Gladiolus is generally just good in any green deck. I could take Reach here. I could take Shiva. Reach is a card I'm interested in with these two cards in the pile. Kind of down for it. Sandworm, also kind of cute. Jeez. Alright. I will not pass up a Wyvern this late. I'm new to draft, and I'm at the point where I'm just drafting a pile of good cards. I don't know how to look at cards and see a plan to win. How would you recommend improving on this? Well, like, looking at other people's drafts is the number one thing. So, like, you know, watching any content that, you know, from people you trust of, like, hey, I think this person's going to build a deck, not just a pile of cards. Look away from my current draft. We'll make a deck, though. Yeah, like, looking for examples is kind of the big thing in my books. Like, it's much easier to see, like, oh, this is the end goal, or this is, like, a rough end goal I'm working towards, rather than trying to piece it all together yourself and kind of, you know, have a bunch of trial and error. There's Gia for free, which kind of plays nicely in the red-green space. Could take Capital City. Kind of into the Efreet. See if Tifa wheels. So we've got, like, a little bit of blue peeking through, this landfall package happening, this Final Days, which I'm currently not super impressed with, but might make the cut, and a very strong white card. It's been a weird one so far. Now there's a lock hole wheeling. A blazing bomb, which doesn't look great here. Let's just take the lock. Chocobo. Okay. There's also a stuck, but I like Chocobo more than I like stuck. Tifa did not wheel, right? Another lock hole. The classic red-green lock hole deck, eh? I'm probably more likely to need the blue-green land. And red-blue land comes around, okay. And Sentinel. Alright, well, we seem to be wheeling good red cards. Ooh, there's Tifa again. Oh, sorry, good blue cards. Sorceress's Schemes doesn't do all that much here. But I'm tempted by it. Thunder Magic is probably what I'm going to take, because like it's going to play well here. We can splash it. I'm also on actual 0 removal right now, so should probably lock that up. Now an Ultros or a Thunder Magic. Probably just the second Thunder Magic. So we're like, kind of like this. So like currently I'm positing us as green-red base. But I could see us shifting to like this, right? You just move into blue-red and call it a day. I'm kind of feeling that too, to be honest. We'll take a suplex here, though. A little too late for me to want to take a double white card in Cloud. So I guess we're like base red and maybe green, maybe blue, right? That's what this is coming to look like. Unlikely this Moogle's Valor makes the cut, so I'll put these in the board. Biggest issue with this format has been in best of one, you're just supposed to be blue-red. Yeah, I felt the same thing, and I like think there was like a period of drafts I had where I just like wasn't taking Shantoto and Emperor of Palamecia where I should have. Like, not that I didn't like them as cards, but, you know, taking like monocolored cards above those. I think it's a good strategy just assume you're blue-red until you're not. Okay, so here, yeah, we just take Dreams. There's like a Chocobo racetrack. Something to be said about that. But we'll just take the good card selection spell. Into a blue-black land or a world map. Probably blue-black land. Yeah, 4-color blue-red. Okay, another Sentinel. Oh, Fire Magic, too. Okay, we could be cooking a little bit. Because, like, I would take a Magic Damper just fine, but we do have 2 Sagas, including one very good one, and all this Teamer fixing. And more Teamer fixing. Okay, okay. So now we just take our picks of... Ooh, I think I take Ether over Crossroads Village. I wouldn't have done that if we didn't already have 4 Teamer lands, but I think it's fine to do. And that was a black down, too. So we're like 4-color non-black. Not hoping to splash lock cool, but like we have the ability to if we need the playable, and we can pick up a good black card. Teamer 2-3, baby. Best archetype in the format. Yeah, the reason I speculated on Ether is specifically if we pick up a Choco Comet. Also, yeah, if we pick up the town cards, like the town cards look pretty good in this deck. Ancient Adamantoise. Does that look good in this deck? Not better than Sahagin, probably. when I'm not going to be very green, I don't think. Could also take the draw 4, yeah. I mean, the draw 4 does look very good here, and I'm a little bit low on card advantage. Yeah, draw 4 is actually probably better than Sahagin here, and I'm looking at it. It's like the third one of these things we've seen all draft. All right, Wyvern versus Racetrack. What is this? Chromatic Lantern. Interesting. Yeah, Wyvern, Racetrack, and T-Rex. We'll just take the Wyvern. Hard to go wrong. And an Ice Magic. Again, hard to go wrong. Okay, we were blue-red all along, chat. It's another Saga, but cannot pass up an Emperor. And Sahagin. There's a Cecil. Not a great splash, because you want to cast it early, but... Yeah, okay. I will take Schemes, I think, over Wyvern. We're a little short on triggers. And then a bomb. Could get behind a ring. Got a decent amount of stuff to do with her mana, and it's another trigger. So this is kind of looking more like blue-red splash Gladiolus, maybe splash Fenrir, but maybe not. I don't have enough playables for just blue-red. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's being generous. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Not Convinced Ring is not an F. I mean, it's not an F. I think it has a spot in some decks where it's a playable card. It's never going to be an amazing card. But, you know, when we're this kind of deck where we're like, all right, we're like 5 playables shy of a good deck, it's the kind of deck that will make the cut. Or kind of card that will make the cut. Queen. Queen is interesting here. I think I'd probably play it. Ring is really good. Well, I mean, if you think Ring is really good, you're probably overrating it. But I agree it's not enough. This is like kind of it. Not playing Ether, I guess. It's the last cut. I don't think we have enough playables for blue-red. No, we have to play some green card. Yeah, I could just play Rydia. Over Ring? I mean, trigger-wise, we've got... Yeah, probably enough. You're right. Yeah, we're good on triggers. Right, and I'm playing these green lands to enable the travel anyways. Okay, I'm kind of down for this. Don't need to play Second Forest, I don't think. Actually, maybe I do. Like, I've got double blue-red duel, and this is like 5 sources for 3 cards. Yeah, I don't mind Rydia on the splash either. Like, this is a 2-drop that you'd like to get it down on 2, but it's also not that bad late. Yeah, alright. Let's ship it. See how it goes. Is 5 towns too many? Don't want travel to be under 4 mana. Is 5 too... I mean, it is a lot of tap lands, but we need them to cast our cards here, and we also want them for the town draw spell. This feels like a 3-3? Well, I'll try to do better than that. What can I say? Why do we need to manifest our 3-3 record? Can't we say this feels like a 6-3? Oh, I understand what you're saying. Too many towns makes us not trigger Sahagin and Emperor with the cost reduction thing. I understand. Yeah, I don't think that matters too much. This feels like an 8-0. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so let us Sahagin here. Hit my Elder. It's kind of interesting between Bomb and Tapland. I guess I play Bomb. Kills Reno and Rude next turn if we need to. And we might just spike the untapped land. Yeah, yeah, it's basically a scry, right? They got rid of my Elder. I didn't want to draw that thing anyway. I guess probably better to kill a 0-1 than Reno and Rude, right? Can bounce a token? Sure, but I'm not looking to proactively bounce here. I'm looking to hold up mana. I could bounce the second one. I agree. Warrior Sword. Can also bounce that happily. And I think I will give up on casting Dreams to get a counter on Sahagin. Another Magic Solid. Okay, so probably worth killing Reno and Rude. Let's not take additional damage here. It's not a bad one. Das Fist. Alright, lots of lands. Tap land. Oh, I ordered wrong here. My bad, right? I could have played it without the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my mistake. Could have got an extra 2 points here. Okay. Go to 7. Try Blazing Bomb. Okay, it's cast the Ifrit. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. So let's just attack and see what they do. Hey, Jibber, how's it going? Prompto, great. Salvagers, not so great. Alright, so... I do have to do it now. Yeah, we're just gonna do it now. But my GF value... Ooh, scheming? Okay, so we can schemes back my draw spell. That seems kind of spicy. Could also just schemes back my removal spell. That seems boring, but more correct. Because we can just buy back the draw spell next turn. Also, yeah, just like drawing into... Or not even drawing into, but just casting 2 removal spells kills them. Again. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Alright, this works. This works. One, two, three, four curve out, by the way. Hacks. This is great too, because if they want to counter my Elder, be my guest. I feel like people are kind of down on Travel the Overworld, then the opponent plays it, and they're like, oh boy. And when they played it, it's like, oh yeah, maybe I'm missing times when it's stuck in hand. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, Travel is great when you can cast it. It's not very good when it's stuck in your hand. So I think, yeah, that's definitely a part of it. You're missing out. It's a good card. It's a good card. But Travel is sometimes just stuck in your hand. Or if not stuck in your hand, like you needed to affect the board on the turn you cast it, it's just a little bit too slow. Oopsie. Thanks, I just Bob. Glad you liked it. Right, yeah, that's another really big thing with Travel. It's that Blue's got a lot of good draw spells. Like, if Travel was one of the only good draw spells in the format, that's funny. If they played around, like, a deal 2. If it was one of the only draw spells in the format, yeah, you would take that card a lot higher. But Blue's got a lot of good card draw. Okay. Although, to be fair, Travel the Overworld is kind of, like, categorically different than, like, Dreams Laguna or Combat Tutorial, in my opinion, because Travel is more akin to like a big finishing creature where you cast it and it's like, all right, that's what puts the game away. Dreams and Combat Tutorial are more like, all right, let's smooth out my draws, let's hit my land drops, all that kind of stuff. So in that sense, you could kind of see it as not just like, oh, there's other good card draw. You could also just see it as like, oh, there's a lot of other good top end cards you could be playing. So like, if your deck is missing finishers, Travel kind of counts. This is a spicy hand. Slow, but spicy. I would like one untapped land, if you could. Nope. The deck didn't hear me right. I said one untapped land. Hey, there it is. Came up a bit late, but that's fine. And I do want to be able to play my Fenrir, I think, untapped. Or just something untapped on a later turn. Not necessarily Fenrir, although we will play Fenrir here to maybe trade with Furion. Yeah, they're doing the thing. So what's this? What is this exactly? So it's just copy. Couple creatures have haste, and then yeah, they get this thing's going away, right? Okay, we will trade with this one. So let's go Rydia, land, discard Chocobo. Could land discard Schemes. I'm probably not going to be double casting Schemes anytime soon. So that's actually probably a little bit better. Ice Magic. It's a fairly nice one. Would I like to keep up Ice Magic? Not overplaying Sagan. Derek Stormblast, thank you for the sub. Okay, so this is referring to something I said earlier. Assume you're blue-red until you're not in the draft. Does that mean they're the two best colors? I mean, I think blue and black are the best colors in the abstract, but the best color pair is blue-red, which kind of sounds weird, but like a heavy blue deck with a few of the good red payoffs or good red spells is really strong. Better than your average blue-black deck, I think. That's kind of what it comes down to. Okay, so now I can go like bomb plus call. Although I kind of want to get the Wyvern down so I can block this airship. I could also like bomb plus ice magic. Let's go bomb plus call, I think. I guess I can go. Yeah, maybe I do this and then hit an untapped. Oh, sorry, not an untapped, but I hit a Thunder Magic off this landfall trigger. Oh shoot! Sorry, I got so caught up in doing it that way, I missed the trigger on my Blazing Bomb. I did hit though, so that works out. Okay, I'll just bash. I think if they want to attack with Furion, I'm okay double blocking at this point. I guess I've got Fenrir in the grave still, so Rydia looks pretty good still. Alright, let's just pass. Yeah, I mean, people in chat are arguing over what they think the best colors are, which I think is just a good sign of the, sign of a good format, basically. I agree, they are all fairly close, but personally, yes, I like black and blue a little bit better than the rest. hello, Gladiolus. Okay, so... I guess I'm gonna pitch my Blazing Bomb at this point to this landfall trigger. And now push a ton of damage. I guess I don't want to send Sahagin too. I'll just send this. Don't think I pitched these ones though. Logic being, if they like remove Gladiolus and get to attack, like say they got removal spell plus trick in hand, I take a pretty brutal swing back. All right, that's fine. Even without trick, they get to attack with 3/3 and 3/2 lifelink. Okay, so I can really get back Fenrir. I like the sounds of that, especially because I get to pitch my Elder. Okay, and I can Ice Magic to get a trigger on Sahagin. I think I just attack, though. We'll play land. Get in. Fenrir attacking is sort of interesting, too. Yeah, I don't mind pitching Fenrir. Or trading Fenrir. Okay. Play Wyvern. Alright, and surely we have lethal here somewhere, right? Just cast call, grow Sagan. That'll work. Actually, I might even just be able to attack all, and that's lethal. Alright, well, somebody said this looks like a 3/3 deck, and I haven't proven you wrong yet, but we are at 3-0, so... Shake your fist in the heavens with that comment? Yeah, absolutely. No, I think this deck's pretty good. Like, it's got a good blue-red shell, and the filler cards, well, you know, instead of playing filler cards, we're splashing, and, like, very responsibly. And the splash cards have synergy with our deck. I know, now I've doomed myself to go 3/3. What can I say? Streamer's curse. But great content. Alright. Solid hand. I said it was a 2/3, but I got way more Izzy after that statement. To be fair, when you said that, I remember you saying that. I agree, it kind of looked like a 2/3. So, yeah. The more Izzy we got as the draft went on, the more I liked the deck. Syncopate. Counterspell. Okay. Ooh, queen. Okay, let's get in. I think I play the queen here. I guess maybe it was worth not bluff attacking. Fairly likely they block, and leaving up Ice Magic might have mattered to some degree here. Alright, they hit. Gallicat. Well, it's not often Queen actually gets in an attack, but this is one of those times. I'm gonna bounce Gallicat, I think, because this is the one that costs the most mana for them, and they're tight on mana. They are missing land drops. Although maybe the Wyvern hand should have been the tiebreaker there. Yeah, I take it back. I should have done it the other way, I think. Yeah, no, I actually can't get in an attack. Okay. Getting like this. I guess I still should do this attack. Or I could just do this. That seems kind of reasonable. They eat the queen. I push 5 and make a wizard token. Yeah, I'm down for this deck. Alright, they eat the dragon. Also fairly reasonable. Yeah, exactly. If I don't attack now, they know they don't have a trick. So even if I wasn't going to make that attack call, I would attack with just the Emperor. That seems not good. I disagree. Clearly, because they made the play. Alright, all the rook turrets in the world. Ooh. That was great. And we will bounce the big thing. Oh, I messed this up. I should have attacked first. I could have got an extra ping. Oh, I also didn't need to... Sorry, this is my fault. It wasn't the auto tapper. Yeah, I messed this turn up in multiple ways, actually. I tapped queen manually. I forgot that schemes would make an additional mana. So what I should have done on that turn was not tap queen, just cast schemes and bounce. But also bounce post-attacks. So yeah, that I obviously were far ahead enough not to get punished, but I played that turn wrong. This looks nice. Some merit to... Yeah, actually, I'm just going to play Mountain here, because we don't have a 2, and I might want to Thunder Magic, like, a Queen or something. Okay, can't Thunder Magic a Sagan. Can't Thunder Magic a Shantoto yet. I guess I can Fire Magic. That seems pretty bad, though. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to try to turn 4 kill Shantoto. Okay. Sort of interesting. Like, do I kill the queen or do I kill Shantoto? They could have Syncopate, which punishes killing Shantoto. Shantoto is the one I would more like to kill. Can also just play the Ifrit if I play Thunder Magic on Emperor, though. They didn't have a 4-mana spell. I mean, I don't think they did, unless they want to get, you know, max value on it. Yeah, they're holding something. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just kill Shantoto. If it's Magic Damper, they get us either way. Although if it's Magic Damper, I could still play the summon. Brainstorm. Okay. Okay, cool. We don't snap lose. Yeah, it would kind of feel like that, wouldn't it? Yeah, not snap losing is great. I love not snap losing. Okay, so... what to do? There's not a great way to get great value out of this fire magic. Hey, Grizzly Melon, coming in with that prime. Thank you, thank you. How do I do this? I guess I could just, like, land call Thunder Magic the Emperor. I think I'm supposed to attack, too. They still have something. A little something something. Alright, yeah, I think we make that play. Been meaning to do it for a bit and keep forgetting. Appreciate all that you do. Well, thank you, Grizzly Melon. Glad you appreciate it. Glad you have enjoyed. Alright, this is probably going to be a fire magic for the greater good here. They still have something, though. I wonder what's up. Like, what could they have? It's not a counterspell. I don't think it's a 4-mana spell. I guess there's not, like, a ton of... So how do I get punished here? If they draw a 4-mana instant, that's a punish. I think I'm supposed to pass. They're looking in their grave. What does that mean? I mean, nothing. It can't be anything with an instant. So maybe they're just playing on full control. Who knows? Eject? Yeah, it could be that. Okay, I'm gonna pass here. Okay, I think maybe they were playing on full control then. Hello, Gladiolus. How do you do? How do you do? And I guess I save this land. The Ifrit. Okay. Yeah, they just got a little flooded, it looks like. All payoffs, no enablers. There you're 5-0. All pamp, no ramp. Yeah, if we invent time travel, we could still go 3-3. Factual. Okay, so I guess we just go tap land here. Set a Blazing Bomb on turn 1. The double forest hand, a little awkward. Sabotender. Alright. It's kind of a nice draw. 100% game hand win rate for the girlfriend after hating on it. Yeah, I mean, I've started to play more GF for free. Like in specific decks where I've got flashback or I'm like prone to flooding. You just gotta, here's the trick with GF for free. You do have to attack with it sometimes. Ooh, combo. Although, that's not exactly a combo. Not having initial lands. Alright, let's go. Thunder Magic, your Zell. And... don't want to kill the Sabotender. No, my Blazing Bomb can get pretty big. Also, could just kill something better with the Blazing Bomb. Like, when I said it could get pretty big, I mean just as an attacking threat. Okay, yeah, Fenrir's good. Ooh, Gladiolus. Alright, I should just kill Fenrir here. And we'll get in for 2. I think after drawing another 6-drop, I'm not willing to trade 1 point for 2 points. Summon Brynhilder. They had a land, which I assume they were hoping for. I'll always remain an Ifrit hater. I mean, I guess you can also hate a card and still play it sometimes, right? Or are they gonna Chocobo kick here? Kind of feels like that's what they're going for. It's a lot of picking up of the lands. Alright. Draw a billion. A lot of damage coming out the next turn. Gladiolus plus land drop. It's attacking for 8 trample. Yeah, a billion lands, but it's okay. We got a lot of action in the deck. Got our Gia for free. I'm sure that'll be coming soon. Save the day. Shoo poof. I keep getting unnecessarily worried that you'll play land before Gladiolus again. You shouldn't worry, because if we make a mistake, the world still spins. Yeah, fire magic would be nice. Sandworm. Okay, destroy one of their lands. Get a counter, get a ping. Very cute, very cute. Ooh-wee. So, is there a card I should be targeting here? Oh, I can only target other things, of course, of course. I was gonna say, should I target Gladiolus or Sentinel? It doesn't matter, I don't think, but... Yeah, we're the real Anvil deck. Okay. Yeah, they got one of their own. And they can block. That's a little awkward. So, what do I do here? If I pump my wizard, what happens? They die? No. They go Gladiolus on Gladiolus. Fenrir gets eaten. They go to 2. Seems pretty bad. I guess we just chill. Come on, good stuff. We won't even draw a card if they activate Ride. That sucks. Pumping Fenrir and attacking with everything seemed very good. Seems very bad to me when they've got the Ride. Alright, take 9. Youch! Alright, I mean... Yeah, we still have outs. Like, drawing sorcerers as schemes would be good. Okay. And if they don't draw land here, it's a lot better. Okay, we got a chump. Oh, we die? Alright, cool. Alright, GG. Agree with that line too. Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty bad with the like I like it. Sorry, I should have been more clear. I like that line on face value, like what's going on in board, but they've had like a bunch of spells in hand for basically the whole game. So the last few cards in hand are spells. So if I like turn everything sideways, they make a on face value not terrible block. Or sorry, not good but not bad block, and then they like maybe get to cast a lethal pump spell or something. Obviously, it looks bad when I drew infinite lands there, but I feel like at that point, I'm very, very likely to draw spells, and like any spell just puts me so far ahead. So I felt like it was better to be a little bit conservative there. I can understand the arguments against, though. Alright, we're just going to suplex this thing and Viridian next turn. I would disagree. Like, I would agree with the line also if I wasn't so likely to draw a land. Like, if we had drawn most of our spells, I'd be like, okay, yeah, action's not likely to come. Does the spell put me ahead? Yeah, it does, because I get a ping from the, like, the one thing that was preventing me from pushing lethal, was like, it was like a point, right? We're off of lethal by a point or something. That's awkward. Gonna just pitch this. Well, I guess I can suplex it. Interesting, interesting. Blazing Bomb. Okay, let's go land, pitch tap land. Find tap land, play bomb, exile train, and hope that's enough. Okay, they're gonna draw 3, gain 3. Blocking with the dog kind of sucks. Or blocking the dog sucks, but I kind of need to do it. Do I? Is this true? I'm taking 5, going to 6, like this. I'd be going to 4. I guess I get the blocker, so can probably let them. Yeah, I don't need to. I agree. I agree. So I can schemes back. Fire magic at some point? Okay, let's go land. Because I don't think I'm going to be sacking Blazing Bomb, which would be the reason to maybe go Gladiolus first. Play Gladiolus. Get a land. Whatever, need that. Can I get in this attack? If they kill Gladiolus, I still have okay blocks. Yeah, I think it's okay. Alright, I think we have decided that we will be scheming back fire magic. So I can kill Rufus here too, right? With this Blazing Bomb. That seems good. Conversely, I can save Rydia. I think killing Rufus is more important. Alright. Makes me sack Gladiolus. That's a crazy attack? Why is that a crazy attack? You've been very sensational today, dude. I don't know how much trust I should put into your comments. A lot of your comments you've dialed back. Actually, we're not dead. Actually, we're dead. Actually, we're not dead. We were, in fact, not dead to anything. Final phase, okay. Yeah, but they haven't shown that they had a removal spell last turn, and I do need to end the game. Right? Like, I can put some faith in they don't actually have a removal spell there, because they would have casted a turn before. Are we dead now, though? 6 things? No. Attack with these two. Should I attack with the 4/4? It's kind of reasonable not to, I guess. Phoenix down was not a card they wanted. Yeah, Yellow Cat's pretty good here. Yeah, I agree there are downsides to my line, but, like, the whole calculus is I should end the game there before they have a chance to, you know, do something like this. Okay, so, am I trading? Could make a block like this. Keep my 4/4. Oh, sorry, keep my 4/4. I get left with a 1/3 or probably a 1/1, I guess. What's left in my deck? Decent amount of interaction. So I make the block this turn, like a chump block. I'll still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not losing anything in the process of attacking with everything, though. Like, that's the reason to not just trade. Because then their 2/2s can't get in for free. Yeah, I agree. I think it's too easy for them to go wide if I trade off 2 creatures. Sagan. Not the best, not the worst. Let's play this. I'm probably No. I was gonna say I'm probably forced to block this Cat, but I guess that's not true. It is now true. It is now true. Oh, gross. Fenrir. Okay, yeah, we're in Trump block mode. I mean, we're not just dead, chat. Yeah, draw 4 would be great. What are the outs? Drawing into a draw spell. Like a draw spell into things. There's no individual card that will be an out. Is there a show? No, like I said, no individual card. But like, when you're thinking of outs, you should think about like draw spell into multiple cards rather than just one singular out. That's usually what's gonna get the job done more often. Alright, GG. I mean, sure, there are sometimes single card outs, but not one of the spots that it applies. Cool, cool. The 8-0 dream is dead. Yeah. Rip the 8-0 dream. Alright, so let's turn off with Iridia. Iridia. This is fine. It's not too much out of white-red that stops the queen from attacking, so we'll get it down so we can get our wizard. Ah, they're playing black. All right, my statement is untrue now. Yellow cat. Ice magic. That was a good one. Okay, so what does this mean for us? We can attack with Wyvern and Sahagin and put the Cat on top. Does not enable a Queen Brawn attack, unfortunately. Yeah, probably just gonna do that. Happy to trade. Cat and staff. Try another land. Alright, just chill. Yeah, our losses this draft have been from getting flooded, unfortunately. And we even have like a decent amount of card draw. Yeah, totally. If they didn't kill Rydia, we're in a much better spot. Okay, happy to trade here and block there. I assume they have some sort of something. Yeah, treachery. Yeah. Okay. Well, GG. I guess I could chump and then take 5, but don't think we have an out there. All right, well, yeah, final look at the deck. I guess the interesting thing, 5-3, by the way, about this was, like, the fairly heavy green splash that we could do because of the lands we picked up. And it was a weird draft, too. Like, the reason we ended up here is because we started green and then pivoted to blue-red. And there was an option of, like, being just blue-red. I don't think that would have been better. Like, we could have played some, like, you know, Ether and Ring or whatever. But yeah, no, these pulled their weight. Anyways, yeah, gonna pack it up from here. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.